Welcome to another live stream, everyone. And tonight we have three more countries to review. They are Latvia, Lithuania, and Denmark. Anyway, so the first country is Latvia, as you can see. And Latvia will be represented by Samanta with the song The Moon is Rising. And yeah, so let's also introduce ourselves shortly. So I'm Kaan, I'm your host of live streams, and I'm in Germany.
Hi, I'm Rin. I'm also in Germany, but I'm from New Zealand.
Hi everyone, I'm Sara and I'm from Italy.
Hello, I'm Bogi and I'm from Romania.
Let's hope this live stream will be fun and as controversial as the first ones, as the previous ones. And yeah, so I can actually start today.
Yes, come on, you start. You're on a roll.
Because Samantha is probably like one of my favorite performers this year, like last year and also this year. And I was so happy that she is returning to Eurovision 2021. She was in my wish list for 2021, like from the artists that were supposed to participate in 2020. And yeah, so last year, Still Breathing was a pleasant surprise for me because Latvia is not always in our radar. They struggle to qualify, and also I don't particularly like enjoy their songs as well. But last year, it was probably my favorite Latvian entry ever. She is a total queen with her voice, with her look, with her charisma, with stage presence, and also she's fierce and confident. And this comes comes across. She is a really strong element of the entries, both in 2020 and in 2021. Last year, the song was also amazing for me. It was not for everyone's taste, but I really enjoyed that. I love the fact that she is a badass. Like the song was really in your face. This year, I'm glad that she's keeping the same concept, but I will say it with a saying that Rin always uses. This year's song is like a B great version of something that is already A version. You know,
it's just not your thing, Kaan.
Yeah,
it's not your
not my
thing.
I mean, it's not a dramatically bad song. Like I can listen to this song. I also from time to time go to this song in my playlist to listen to this. But when this song first came out, I wasn't really blown away. Maybe I had high expectations, and this was announced towards the end of the deadline, like near close to the deadline. So yeah, I had huge expectations. I love that there's a bass drop. The same thing like from the Still Breathing, but I think this bass drop is more static and not as energetic as last year's. And I don't, feel the urge to bop to it with bop my head to it, if you know what I mean. Probably she will be singing during the bass drop as well with this pa-da-da, 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 pa thing. So I don't expect a lot of dance moves as well. Like she has this thing going on. So yeah, I hope it will be really interesting for the viewers as well because she really has to bring her A game to qualify. The song itself is kind of messy. It's not for everyone's taste, so it's kind of risky, to be honest. Yeah, but I love the production. It's good. It's a good production, and yeah. Let's also hear from you guys. Rin, what do you think about the song?
Well, considering you stole my line, because that's kind of, I kind of feel the same in the way that I preferred last year's song because it was kind of, what would you say, kind of like balls to the wall, in your face, nothing will ever top that I'm a composer line and Still Breathing. Like that is, for me, that is like, top level 2020 kind of like Eurovision. And I liked her rapping. I thought that was like really kind of, I liked that badassness. And we kind of get it with Manisha this year, like that kind of, you know, that edge. It's kind of like, I don't give a rat's about, you know, what anyone else thinks. So I do like this year's song. It's not that I don't like it. I do like it. And I'm also like you. I go back to it and I listen to it. Like it's probably one of the songs that I listen to more often. It has kind of like, you know, kind of a K-pop feel almost to it. And I really like that. You know, you're getting old when my first thought was, where are her pants? And I know that she's wearing like a bodysuit underneath, but like with that outfit, it's like, where are the pants? And then I was like, wow, you're getting old. I mean, I love her singing. Her voice it has like this really kind of rich quality to it. Like it's, I don't know, the tone and I mean, she has a fantastic voice and there are elements of the song that showcase that. And there are some parts that are actually quite difficult to sing, but the lyrics are slightly lowbrow. Like there's no like standout kind of like, you know, lyric that you know really speaks to me. But at the same time, it's a decent song. It's I don't hate it. It's a decent song. The production is expensive, and they did a good job last year. But this year they've kicked it up like another level of quality production. So I'm really excited to see what she's going to do on stage, because clearly she's not going to be able to have like her 12 dancers or however many there were.
Yeah.
I stand. Not enough to give it huge points though. Because
Let's see.
Yeah, I preferred last year.
I don't have much to say, to be honest, because I don't stand this song too much. And I appreciate the fact that it's an original song, very original song, very unusual. I mean, I think that it's the most original song of this year. I think that, of course, Samanta is amazing. She's a bomb on stage. She gives so much energy. She's a strong woman. But the song itself doesn't appeal to me very much, to be honest. I find it very modern, very original, unusual. It's something that you don't listen to every day. As you said, Rina, she took something from the K-pop. So, I mean, she tried something very different from the rest of the contestants, we can say, this year. But the song itself, it's, I mean, I don't really like the song.
Go on, you're dying to say it.
No. I'm curious to see her staging in Rotterdam. Because I think that she needs to bring something different from the video, from a live that she did with surrounded by 20 girls, 20 dancers. So I mean, you can bring 20 dancers on Eurovision stage. Expect her to wear something very rich, a very particular and rich outfit. I think that she will shine on stage, and she will do the big thing on stage, not only vocally but also as a stage presence. So yeah, that's it. I mean,
yeah, let's do it.
Of course. Oh yeah, he's here.
Was I
you just like burst
in
onto the
a
screen?
decent manner?
Hi.
Yeah, he's back. Amazing.
You need to tell us what you think.
I guess I have the same opinion as you. Like, I really love Samanta as an artist. And actually, I have her in my radar since 2013, when I first watched the Latvian national final called Dziesma, if I remember properly.
Yeah.
And she sang a ballad, like a really Eurovision-style ballad. Yes, it was in Latvian. It was Lai Butulicas or something like that. And I fell in love with her as an artist. And I follow her on social media, and she went back in 2014 with a up-tempo bop, and it was so good. But once again, she failed to win at that point, and I was just like waiting, when is Samantha coming back? So yeah, I knew about
just want to interrupt you because I also like stand one of her songs, "Stay," from the Latvian national final.
2014.
That was so good. That was so good.
Yes. Yeah. I was so mad when Cake to Bake won or something like that. Because Stay by Samanta Tina was way better. They would have been in the final with Samanta that year. I mean, I was not a big fan of her song from last year, but I guess this song for me is not working either. I mean, I like that K-pop vibe, J-pop, but other than that, I mean, I like her voice. It's not like we have other 30 like good voices. Her voice is really standing out this time.
Yeah.
She's really a show woman.
Yeah, she has such a beautiful sound to her voice.
Yes, and also I mean, Rinu mentioned the fact that this time she doesn't have like memorable lyrics. She has that "I'm a woman, I'm a ruler."
But that kind of that's
it's
not
like 2.0.
new. Yeah, that's not new. Like that whole "I'm a composer" was like, what is she saying? Because that was like such a statement, and it's such a new statement kind of thing. But I mean, I can't really criticize the song.
I cannot say that I hate this song. Oh my god, I cannot listen to it. Actually, I listened to it thoroughly only 2 times, when it first came up and before this live, because I wanted to do it
30 minutes ago.
Yeah. And to
like me.
I have to criticize or analyze properly. So yeah.
I think the issue of all of us probably is that we are. I think what we got is good, but it's missing something. Like there's nothing too many things wrong about what we have, but we want something more to it. Like it's not enough, at least for me. Like
I guess she's way too big for the song, if you know what I mean. Like she really likes to show off her vocals because she does have really cool vocals, but she just put the song in the shadow with her personality.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. And I find the lyrics a little bit lazy, if that makes sense. Like parara, 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 and it goes on like that. Like, I mean, you just feel the song like that. It's like the same thing with Mama Mamatta Hare.
Yeah. I guess something is really happening from last year. They had so much time to prepare for this year, but they came up with this kind of like lazy lyrics. Do you consider that Samanta came out with a Eurovision song this year? Because it's not something that I usually hear at Eurovision. From my point of view, it's not.
It's not a usual Eurovision song. I don't hate it at Eurovision. I think that there probably is a place for this kind of, K-pop vibe, because I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of K-pop stands that are also Eurovision stands. I mean, they're not like millions of miles apart in terms of, show and
usually, I mean, what I wanted to say is that usually when we have this artist that it's trying for so many times to represent each country in Eurovision, we usually have this typical Eurovision formula. Either it's a pop or a ballad. So they are, I don't know, so they can play safe and at least be in the final. But Samanta is playing tough this year.
Oh no, she's risking it all. She's risking it all.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. She risked not being in the final, actually.
I think structure-wise, it's not a usual Eurovision song, but in the recent years, we are confronted with more experimental songs, and I think that can make it to a Eurovision song in a way. But I actually find the message very Eurovision-y. Like the slogans of the last year's contests really apply to this song. Like, for example, come together, open up, celebrate diversity. All of these things you can find in the music video, for example, with the usage of different women in all, like all kinds of women. That's really I think that's really Eurovision, if you ask me. Yeah. So we chatted a lot. Let's move on to our predictions and our scores finally. And I started, exactly. So I'm going to say this. I love Samanta Tina. I won't be mad if she qualifies because I really hope she does well. But the song itself is for me not enough to qualify. Like, I hope she doesn't let us down. But even if it's a really well executed performance in the end, I still think that it won't be enough to qualify. So I expect a non-qualification here, sadly. But I really hope it qualifies. Like, it's not something like I don't care about it. It can NQ, and I'll be happy with that. No, I want her to qualify, but it's just a prediction. My score is a 6, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, I went next, right?
Yeah, you did.
I pretty much think same as you can. Like, I think that Samanta really deserves to be in the final. Like, for her as a performer, I really want that for her.
Mm-hmm.
Is she going to do it with this song? I don't think she's going to qualify. And I wish I could say that I think it will be close, but I also don't think it's going to be close. I think that it's just going to be an NQ. But I will be so happy for her, and also like for the diversity of the final if this song goes through. And I really hope that it does. But objectively looking at the song and sort of thinking about juries and Omar sitting at home, I'm not sure if there's going to be enough support to get it into the final.
Your score is a 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My score is a 5. Surprise! And that's because
what I wanted to add is that although the song is probably not enough to qualify, she has some support. She will have some support from the fans. That can help to a certain extent. Like, she's not someone that we cancel or ignore. Like, we love her. Like, she's getting a lot of love and support.
She's the kind of person that she might not be my favorite, but I would chuck a few votes her way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I usually give myself a budget so that I don't spend $1 million. But she'd be someone that I'd be like, okay, 10 points are going to whoever, and okay, I'll give my other 5 to her just to, So I don't know, maybe other people will also feel like that.
That's exactly what I did with Yonida Malici in 2019. Like, I gave her 11 votes in the semifinal. And Germany gave 1 point to Albania, so I hope.
So they were all your votes.
Okay, I gave a 5 because the song for me is just in the middle. So I don't love it or hate it. I appreciate the originality, the unusual kind of song that she brought. Prediction. Well, I think that she will qualify. I think that the last 5 in the running order will all qualify, in my opinion. And but I don't expect her higher than the 15th place, to be honest, in the final.
Okay, so my prediction is that she may be a border qualifier, but she's not gonna bring a really awesome result to Latvia. And if we see Latvia's tracking record, it's not one of the best in Eurovision.
No,
usually they do not qualify. But I don't know, they did not qualify for good reasons. But this year they have a good reason to qualify, because it's Samanta and she will bring the show on, but I guess she would have needed a better song for that. But I'm trying not to be shady. I gave her a 4.5, which is
that's low for you,
lowest.
actually.
Yes, this is low for me, but
it's not low from Bogi. We're talking to the guy that gives out ones. I don't know why.
But he gives ones to the songs that he hates with all of his heart. Normally his points are really high.
Songs.
All my points is for her, but I gave her such a low score because she's not in my playlist at all. At least Tiggs with 1 point, he is in my playlist, and she is not. This is how I'm trying to grade the songs.
Okay.
So maybe a border qualifier, not sure. 4.5 for me. Let's pray she will qualify. That's it for me.
Yeah.
So what's our general score across the teams?
The general score is a 5.3. So it's lower than I would expect. But
it kind of reflects us 4 as well. We all were kind of hovering around 5.
yeah, I thought like it would get more support from our team, but let me also
Same.
quickly take a look at the scores. The highest score is a 6.5. Interesting,
That's
and
low.
that's low. And the lowest score is a 4. And all of the scores are between 4 and 6.5. So you know, a lot of people gave 5 and 6, and yeah. So yeah, we all kind of think the same. Actually, this is the first time probably that happens this year.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll see you in a minute. So yeah.
See ya.
Bye.